not quite yet. And we're clicking over and wait for it. Hello! Hello! Everyone say a nice big hello. Okay, so I can be heard, you guys can be heard. That must mean it is time for the Extreme Improv Xstreamed show. The fast-paced improvised comedy show where we make up scenes, songs, stories, and probably not songs. Now, these are going to be based entirely on audience suggestions. So, audience, give us lots of suggestions, put lots of comments, whichever platform you're watching on, and make sure you click those likes, shares, subscribe, follows, and all of that jazz, as it will really help the channel. It'll help more people find the shows, because then YouTube, etc. will be like, hey, people are watching this stuff and they must like it. Let's tell other people about it. So, first things first though, as always, let me direct your eyes down, do it officially, and point out to your eyes the suggestion box. Currently in the suggestion box, it says support the show. Subscribe at www.youtube.com/Extreme Improv. Smash that subscribe button, and with that, I'm going to change what we're looking for in the suggestion box. Audience, start off by giving us some random words, and we will use them to inspire our opening games. Now, on the show tonight, we have a bumper lineup of spectacular performers. And say hello to the people, Andy.
Hello, people. Speaking from New York City. Go New York, go. What's up?
What's up now, audience? I've just saw that there was something. Oh, there was no audio, but then a moment later there was. I'm still catching up on this because there's a time delay. You can hear us. So someone we do want to hear. We heard them yesterday for the first time. Brian, say hello to the people.
Hi, people. I'm Brian Sutherland out of Portland, Oregon. Still drinking coffee at close to 1 p.m.
Amazing stuff. Now, someone who is close to 1 p.m. by at least a few hours is Ruth. Say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, it's closer to, as far as I'm concerned, it's closer to 9 p.m. But I don't know. I'm in Banbury, in Oxfordshire, in the United Kingdom.
Oh. Now, someone who is in a different kind of kingdom is Capelthave. Say hello to the people.
What's up, dog? Sailing from the land of leopards, elephants, and crocodiles. It's the kingdom of Looney Tunes. It's also the kingdom of mine. I'm Capelthave from Sri Lanka, and it's 1 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, someone who looks like it's 1 a.m. is Dave. Say hello to the people.
Hello. I've been up since 1 a.m. last night, and I haven't had any coffee like Brian, but I'm heralding from Paris, France, and somebody get me some caffeine stat.
Okay. Now, someone who is our official analyst who will be giving us all kinds of stats throughout the evening is Rob. Say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rob, and if you're like me, you're 5'9.5" and named Rob.
Okay. Now, someone who isn't named Rob. Is there anyone who I haven't jumped to yet? Is that everyone?
Just you?
It's me. I'm not named Rob. But someone who is named Rob is you, audience, because you always rob our hearts and steal the show with all of your fantastic comments, and we've got a bunch of them now. And my God, there's loads of comments, in fact, here. Hannah McGowan is in the comments. Hello, Hannah. Suggesting, as typical of Hannah, the word thong. What a very Hannah suggestion. Perfectly wonderful for improv. Hannah is still, but not for much longer, the current, well, unless she joins in and wants to, but I just announced we're about to have the 2023 Extreme Improv Xstreamed World Championships, and Hannah was the winner of the World Championship last year. Hannah says, I have always wanted to be called Rob, so there you go. Now, we've got lots of other comments. I'll read them out periodically, but we are going to get on with doing some improv stuff here. So, let's see what we're going to do first. We are going to have a game of questions and statements. Questions and statements. The way this works is there'll be two performers in the scene at any one time, and periodically I will call out either questions only or statements only, and the performers who are performing in the scene at that moment will only be allowed to speak in questions or statements. If they hesitate for too long, they'll be eliminated. If they say something that isn't either a question or statement at the right time, they'll be eliminated. And if they have what we deem to be a circular conversation, they will be eliminated. And let's see who is going to start this off. We're going to have Andy, and we are going to have Rob. Andy and Rob, let's put you on spotlight. Here we see Andy. Here we will find Rob. And your scenario, well, I think Hannah gave us to it there, right? Thong. This is going to be a scene, something to do with a thong. And take it away. Questions only.
Are you wearing a thong?
Does it look good?
What would make you think I can tell?
Can't you see it?
Does it look like I have x-ray vision?
Statements only.
I'll put the flesh-colored one back and buy another one.
I really do wish I was Superman. I would fly you to the other side of the planet and let you be.
You should buy one too. We could be twins.
Yeah, that's not the way I want to be twins, though. That's kind of weird for me.
That's how I pick up women.
Right, but again, my butt doesn't look as good as your butt, so it doesn't work the same
Questions
way.
only.
You want me to get you a gym membership for your birthday?
Which gym are you talking about?
Is there a 24-hour fitness near you?
Does it look like I ever even work out?
Why don't you work out?
Can you teach me?
Do you have enough money to pay what I charge?
How much do you charge?
Do you have a couple $100 on you right now?
Do I need a couple $100 on me right now?
You think this comes for free?
I really want you to teach me how to do that, though.
Oh, Andy, you're eliminated there. Wasn't a question. Right, okay, so Dave, you were in. Statements only.
What?
Oh, statements only, statements only.
You like to work out, don't you?
Wait, that's a question.
I don't.
Ah, eliminated. And Brian, you're in. Statements
Statement?
only.
Your thong smells like cheese.
I know. It's depressing.
I'm gonna need you to fix that.
I can do that. I'll put it in the washer.
Okay, you're scaring everybody around the gym.
That's their problem, not mine.
That's true.
Questions only.
Do you want to show me how to do that machine properly?
Can't you tell I'm a little scared?
Is that why everybody is laughing at you?
I think I might have wet myself.
Was that a question?
Oh, no, it wasn't. Right, tag you out.
I didn't
Okay,
know.
I will jump in. And questions only. How you doing, old pal?
Did you wash your hands before you shook mine?
Could you tell I've got some terrible jock itch?
You still have that?
Are you going to tell everybody?
Can't you see people seeing you itch all day?
What would be the polite way of describing my condition?
Can't you just say, I've got jock itch?
Statements
Yes.
only.
Oh, yes, yes.
You should go to a doctor. It's been like a year now.
I am afraid of doctors.
You should go to Mr. Swanson down on 4th Street.
No. Okay, I'm tagging
Questions
myself
only.
out. Okay, I'm tagging myself out. Right, who hasn't been in? Who has not been in? Give me a wave. Cap, you were in.
What are you doing? Statements or questions?
Questions.
What shall we call this?
Can we call it Thong-a-Dong Wong?
Why do you think that would be the appropriate name?
Isn't that what you wear when you're singing that song?
Who told you that?
Didn't you post it on YouTube?
Did I post this?
Did you get the response you were looking for with that video?
How do I describe the reactions?
I have no idea, so I'm gonna
Oh,
go.
tag you out. Who hasn't been in? Who has not been in? Who's not been in? Ruth. Statements only.
I'm wearing a thong right now.
It looks amazing.
How can you see it?
I assumed.
Do you?
Oh, hesitation there and
I
scene.
forgot when we were doing
Oh, and that is time. We've got to be harsh. Now, we're going to move rapidly on to our next game. Hannah McGowan says, your thong smells like cheese. I'm going to need you to fix that. Is the statement of the week. And I do agree. Now, audience, could you suggest to us some famous films? Suggest some famous movies, and we'll use them for an upcoming game. But for now, let's have a look what we've got here. We are going to... okay, we're going to tell a story, and we're going to do it 2 words at a time. 2 words at a time story. Now, I'm going to tell you the order you are in, because I know with the world of Zoom, you may see one order, someone else may see something else. And Rob, if you're on your phone, you may not see everyone at all. But I'm going to tell you the order we're going to go in, and we're going to tell a story 2 words at a time. The order will. So you only need to remember who's before you, basically, and recognise their voice. It's going to go Andy, then myself, then Ruth, then Dave, then Brian, then Rob, then Cap, and back to Andy. So that is the order. Andy, David, Ruth, Dave, Brian, Rob, Cap or Fave. Now, let's have a quick look here. Audience, yeah, give us some famous films, please. This is going to be about sundown. Something happens after sundown. 2 word at a time story. Let's try to keep the pace on this, guys. And we'll go around a couple of times to try and make a fascinating story. Andy, take it away. 2 words at a time.
One day,
The sun.
was beaming.
A bright,
Beautiful light.
That I
Didn't see.
so I
Extracted eyeballs.
From my
pet dog,
As the
dog felt
Pain, agony,
and defeat
I cried.
allowed with
pain, agony,
little dog.
looked sad.
then I
decided to
Give my
own eyes
back to
My dog.
But then
the doctor
decided to
kill me.
quickly by
injecting some
Poison and
needles sharply.
I saw
far beyond
The sky.
was darkening.
like a
moon shadow.
Which was
fulfilling. Still,
I decided
To repent.
All my
past sins,
And then
I bought
doggy treats.
And fed
My dog.
With all
The eyeballs.
In the
Thong drawer.
Nelly, it.
decided to.
The end. So we can't just go on forever. Right, and then see the end. Like the last 6 rounds, I was just waiting for an ending, but it was always just like something where it'd be like, starting the next day. Right, okay, we're gonna go on to our next game. We're gonna do some 1-minute remakes, audience. So tonight we are going to have each of our performers get 1 minute, and they'll have to play all of the parts themselves as they recreate a famous film. So let's roll the dice to see who's going to go first. Oh, Brian, joining us for the first time yesterday. You were first up for this challenge today. Could you please do a 1-minute remake for us of The Fly? The Fly. And the thing I may not have said yesterday is if you don't know the film, you have to make up what you think it should be based on the title. But hopefully you're familiar with The Fly. And you have 1 minute, and here you go.
Well, I am a researcher in a deep lab in America, and my wife is probably having an affair. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. It's okay. I want nothing to do with you. Research. Ah, I spilled my coffee on the computer. Oh, I'm changing every day. You're not the same person. Yes, I am. I love you. Oh, I'm gonna eat somebody just because I'm a monster. Jeff Goldblum. Let's still make love. Oh God, I'll still love you because I'm a fly. You're the fly, I'm the fly. We're both flies. Fly Archie. Oh God, I just want to be human. Fix me. Credits roll. Jeff Goldblum. Warner Brothers. Steven Spielberg.
You got 8 seconds to go.
Oh, about the author. Oh, God, he's a fly.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Spectacular. Now, let's see.
Fly is my new favorite word.
Next up will be Capelthave. So let's have a look what we have for you. Please, could you give us a 1-minute remake of Wakanda Forever? Wakanda Forever. And here you go.
Play the drums, and then a beautiful story in Africa where a meteor hit, and we all got vibranium. And sorry for the accent, I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but still, it's the accent that only counts. But then a panther appeared, and we established Wakanda, cousins to Zamunda from Welcome Back to America, I think. Anyways, I'm Chadwick Boseman. Yes, I'm now the new king of Wakanda, but I still need to go through this challenge. We are in a very advanced society, but still, when choosing our leader, we prefer the MMA method. Who wants to challenge me? Oh no, this guy is too big, but I still beat him. I'm the king again. Yo, I'm Michael B. Jordan, okay? I beat Rocky, I trained with Rocky, and I come back to challenge you, Chadwick Boseman, and look at me, I'm too muscly for you. No, I will not lose today. Oh shit, I lost. And then we saved Chadwick Boseman. Yeah, he's taking an ice bath. You have a flower.
And that is time. Capelthave, what can I say? That was spectacular. It was also the wrong movie, but well done. Now,
Wait, what?
you did the first one. Wakanda Forever's the second one. It's all good. Fantastic stuff. No, you did really well. Just was the prequel to what we asked for. Now, going up next will be Rob. Rob, could you... Let's see. I'm going to ask you this one, because if you don't know it, then I'll give you something else. Do you know the film Bedknobs and Broomsticks?
Only because it's been done on this show before, but I don't actually know it.
I'm not going to give it to you then.
I remember the title, though. I remember the title.
Okay, I'll give that to someone else. Could you give us there's so many superhero films today, guys. Right, could you... Oh, Rob, this one I think you definitely are going to know. Could you give us Barbie? Give us Barbie. And here...
I have not seen it, but I can give it a shot.
I think you can guess. Go.
Oh, I'm just a average girl in my dreamland with, this long, beautiful blonde hair. Got my little Barbie dream car. Hey, Ken, hop on in. Look a little light in the loafers there. What's in okay. Yeah, get in anyway. Oh, women, pal, we are just as good as everybody. We're actually better than men. We're as good as everybody. Ooh, we're going to leave this and go into the actual world. Yeah. Ooh, look at my hair. My hair is still beautiful, though, and I'm still more beautiful than pretty much everybody else. Just let's keep that straight. All right, Ken, what do you think? Why do you have blonde hair? Isn't it dark on the doll? Yeah, I don't know, but yeah. Look at me. I'm Ken Barbie. I got to keep the hair looking nice and tight and strange. Anybody else catch that Cap did a great Al Pacino and See a Love thing during his one? Hoo-ah! Thought I'd throw that in there. Anyway, ooh. Barbie, don't go so fast. You're messing up my hair on this convertible.
That is time. Well done, Rob. Okay, so who did Cap do a good? Al Pacino?
Yeah, he said at one point, I think he was saying who is, but he went, hoo-ah! It was just like him in Sea of Love. It was fantastic.
Okay.
It's his best impression ever.
Amazing. Okay, could someone suggest a film for me?
Footloose.
I knew it would be you, Rob. I knew it would be a film that I don't know. Right, okay.
Oh, then don't do it.
No, I'm going to do it. No, screw it. I'm going to do it. It's Footloose. Right, I must know at least a little bit of the song. Right, and here...
You gotta cut loose.
Oh, it's good. That's helping. Keep going. Right, and here I go. Okay, I'm Kevin Bacon. My nose is weirdly up. But I'm a high school student, and I just really want to dance. Dad, do you think I should dance? No, son. Dancing's for sissies. You shouldn't dance. Well, Dad, maybe you need to just cut loose. In my day, we didn't do this. I'm gonna go drink and ignore your mother. All right. Oh, hey there. Oh, hi. I'm new here in the school. Is there anywhere for the dance auditions? I've got my books in front of me because it's an 80s movie. Yeah, I'll show you the way. I was just going there. Hey, you got some fancy moves. What can you do? Footloose, Sunday shoes. Too sweet, no meat. No, stop, Kevin Bacon. You're going to be doing this for the rest of your life if you don't stop now. I want to do it. It's the only way I'm going to get hired for phone commercials. And that is time. Right, in the UK, Kevin Bacon does all these phone commercials, and I don't know why. Now, let's see. Does he do them in the States as well?
He does not, but, they did have a lot of their money stolen, so that would make sense as to why he does it.
He had his money stolen?
Yeah, Kevin Kursic lost a lot of their money. Got, investors or something, stole his money.
But, the funny thing about Kevin Bacon doing phone commercials in the UK is it was clearly oh, we've got a big star. And it's he was a big star 25 years ago. But anyway. Now, let's have a look. Who has not had a go yet? So, Ruth, Andy, and Dave. Dave, you will go next. Could you give us a 1-minute remake of Bedknobs and Broomsticks? Bedknobs and Broomsticks. And here you go.
Oh, we're being evacuated to the countryside away from the Germans in London. Oh, you're going to be staying with me? Are you a witch? Blast! How did you tell? Well, the black hat and the broom gave it away. Damn! You have to know I'm a trainee witch. Oh no, I've received a letter from Mr. Banks. Sorry, someone else. He's actually saying I can't learn the last spell. We have to go. Quick, let's use the knob to go to London. Just give your knob a good twist and then we'll be in... Oh wow, we're in London now. Look, it's Mr. Banks after Mary Poppins. No, it's not, it's just the same actor. Oh, look at this, I can put things in a bag and I smash it. Quickly, there's an animated section, so we're going to be really cartoony and animated just for a little second. Here we go. Football game. Oh, there are suddenly Nazis in this movie. Who knows why there are Nazis in this movie? I don't know, and I really don't remember why. Oh, look, the suit of armours are moving by themselves. Look, Mrs. Price, the empty suits of armour are battling the Nazis. Well, the Nazis will never set foot on England again because of magic walking armour by itself.
And that is time. What do you mean you don't remember why there are Nazis in it? The reason she ends up with the kids is because they were, orphaned in the war.
But just having the Nazis just sort of appear in England when that never happened.
No, but this is how they were defeated. They tried to invade, that she used witchcraft to stop them. Learn your history, David.
All I have to say is that Mr. Spot stole something from the lion, and I did not approve.
Yeah, stole something from the lion. Right, okay, let's see. I'm not lying about who's going to go next, and it's going to be Ruth. Ruth, could you give us a 1-minute remake of Freaky Friday? Freaky Friday. And here you go.
Another film I've never seen. Okay, it's a very, very strange day today because it's the 13th of November. I never go out on the 13th of November because it's a Friday today, and that's a very unlucky day. Why is it an unlucky day? Because all sorts of bad things can happen on it because it's a Friday and it's the 13th. You're just superstitious. No, I'm not. Because look, there's someone who looks exactly like me. That's freaky. Oh dear, she's just the same as you. Is she my twin? No, she's just the same as you. Okay. Who are you? Why do you look like me? You look like me. But you look like me. No, you look like me. Oh, we look like each other.
And that is time. That is time. So one more of these. Audience, could you start to suggest to us? Let's have a look here. Could you suggest to us some professions, please? Give us some professions. Oh, we might have one more of these after Andy, because we should be having Marty appear in a moment. But Andy, for now, could you give us a 1-minute remake of Animal House? Animal House. And here you go.
Hey everybody, let's party. You know the party thing's there. Yo nerds, we gotta get together and go to that nerd party because you know there's some beautiful women's and all. Oh yeah, the broads, put the glasses on, guys. Let's go over there. Yo man, you got a party? Come on, you gotta drink out of the pig's ass. Oh yeah. Pass that down to the geeks over there. Yo. Oh, wait, look at the boobs over there. Oh my goodness, they're at our face. Oh, hi guys. What's going on? Oh, here you go. Oh yes, I love this. Oh, my glasses, oh, they're stuck in there. Oh yes, there you go. Oh, this is great. Yo, everybody got a party. Throw them in the pond. Oh, don't throw us in the pond. Oh, out we go. Can't swim. Don't worry, guys. I'll save you. Oh, don't worry. Don't pick on the guys. They're all great and everything. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. We're having the time of our lives. But I kind of feel nerdy and all. But I'm sitting next to you. I am happy about that. Oh, yes, you are. You're lucky to be with me. I'm so...
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. Marty, say hello to the people.
Hi, people.
So, Marty, you're going to give us a 1-minute remake, unless you've already done this recently, because I know someone has, and it might be you, of Mamma Mia. Have you done Mamma Mia?
I don't think so.
In that case, here you go.
Mamma Mia, here I go again. My, I can't sing a lick. I don't remember this movie. Meryl Streep actually sings better than I thought she would. Anyway, gosh, here we are on this Greek island, I believe it is. And my mom has invited all 3 of my possible fathers to this wedding. I wonder which one it might be. Might it be Stellan Skarsgård? Might it be Pierce Brosnan, who can't sing worth crap? Might it be the third one? Who was it? Colin Firth, I think it was? I don't know. How will I pick which one it is? Oh my goodness. And now I think I'll sing a song for no reason. Super Trooper, lightning up, da 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 da, Waterloo, da 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 da, Dancing Queen, young and sweet, only 17.
And that is time. Well done. Well done. Excellent stuff. So, audience, continue to give us suggestions of professions. But for now, we are going to move on to our next game. We're going to play a game of Doctor Doctor, which is a joke-telling game, and we're going to tell jokes which will follow the rhythm. Doctor Doctor, I feel like a blank. Doctor Doctor, I feel like a blank. and then you make up your punchline. You replace the word blank with the name of a profession or some other elements that we are using as the suggestion. So Doctor, I feel like the profession, followed by your punchline. So we're going to start off with Doctor, I feel like the Tooth Fairy. Doctor, I feel like the Tooth Fairy. If you have a joke, then give a wave. Rob.
Doctor, I feel like a tooth fairy. Nobody over the age of 10 actually believes in me.
Cap.
Doctor, I feel like the Tooth Fairy. Then stop knocking people out then. Don't be an MMA fighter.
Doctor, I feel like the Tooth Fairy. Can you help? I don't have any insurance, but I left a coin under your pillow. Brian.
Doctor, I feel like a tooth fairy. I can't find anything. I need a cavity search.
Dave.
Doctor, I still feel like the Tooth Fairy. There's been no change.
Very good. Anyone else for Tooth Fairy? Andy?
Doctor, I feel like a tooth fairy. I really ain't getting the right bite on it.
Doctor, I feel like the Tooth Fairy, and it's left me with all of these holes in me, and I can't stand them. Look, see this dent? I can't stand it. I feel, well, people say I'm completely dentist. I don't know. Right. Anyone else for Tooth Fairy? Let's mix it up then. So we are going to go with Doctor, I feel like a parachutist. Doctor, I feel like a parachutist. So someone who uses a parachute, I guess. Brian.
Doctor, I feel like a parachutist. I'm really closed up and can't open up. Ooh, I butchered that one.
That is a good one. Rob.
Doctor, I feel like a parachutist. Well, you do look very plain.
Andy.
Doctor, I feel like a parachutist. I'm falling and I can't get up.
Cap.
Doctor, I feel like a parachutist. One moment I'm flying through the sky and the other moment I'm dropping dead. Never got up.
Ruth.
Doctor, I feel like a parachutist. I just keep floating everywhere.
Andy.
Doctor, I feel like a parachutist because I jumped out of the airplane and nothing came out but my head.
Doctor, I feel like a parachutist. As soon as I saw you, I felt like I'd fallen. Cap.
Doctor, I feel like a parachutist. I keep seeing Tom Cruise every time I take a dive.
Rob.
I hate that I don't have my Point Break background for any of these, but Doctor, I feel like a parachutist. Why are you naked? Pull my cord?
Okay, anyone else for parachutists? We'll use a few. Right, let's grab another one then. Doctor, orthodontist, is that a dentist? We had Tooth Fairy. Okay, so Doctor, I feel like a prison guard. Doctor, I feel like a prison guard. If you have a joke, then give a wave. Marty.
Doctor, I feel like a prison guard. Well, call me on my cell and I'll make an appointment.
Capithave.
Doctor, I feel like a prison guard. Morgan Freeman is keep narrating my story even though I don't know him.
Doctor, I feel like a prison guard. I know I came to you about this a couple of weeks ago, and you said that I should phone you on your cell, but I don't have any bars. Andy.
Doctor, I feel like a prison guard. I feel like a prison guard because every time people are taking baths and showers, all I see is a bunch of crap.
Anyone else for prison guard? No? Oh, come on, there's got to be another one for prison guard.
Well, I have odds, but I don't have the kicker for it.
Well then we're gonna. Okay, Andy, save us here for a moment.
Doctor, I feel like a prison guard because you're all in here, and I feel like I need to arrest someone.
Okay, let's mix it up then. So let's go with Doctor. I feel. Well, this one's broad. Doctor, I feel like an athlete. Doctor, I feel like an athlete. If you have a joke, Dave.
Doctor, I feel like an athlete. My track record is stellar.
Aha! Where's my camera gone? My camera's not working. Cap.
Doctor, I feel like an athlete. No, you just have athlete foot.
Aha. Andy.
Doctor, I feel like an athlete, so I need some steroids, please.
Ruth.
Doctor, I feel like an athlete. I keep running round in circles.
Rob.
Doctor, I feel like a nerdy athlete. I have this quid itch.
Aha. Marty.
Doctor, I feel like an athlete. Well, tell me what the problem is, Jim.
Very good. Andy.
Doctor, I feel like an athlete. Your wife? She's in my bed.
Doctor, I feel like an athlete. It's not your turn yet. Get back in row. Rob.
Doctor, I feel like a racquetball athlete. I got blue balls all the time.
Marty.
Doctor, I feel like an athlete. Well, how would you know, you dumbbell?
On this similar kind of theme, Doctor, I feel like an athlete. Would you like to examine my shuttlecock? Capelthave.
Doctor, I feel like an NBA athlete. I keep juggling my balls.
Okay, Marty.
Doctor, I feel like an athlete. Well, stop making such a racket about it.
Doctor, I feel like an athlete. My nose is always running. Ruth.
Doctor, I feel like an athlete. Well, you're in for a high jump now.
Andy.
Doctor, I feel like an athlete. To be honest with you, if you touch it, it will go down.
Rob.
Doctor, I feel like an athlete. I've told you before, call me Dad. And come in here with your tie, son.
Okay, anyone else going once, going twice, and seen? Excellent stuff. Now, we're going to move rapidly on to our next game. We're going to see what we have next up. So, let's see. We're going to have a game of movie director. And the way this works is, how many do we have on the show? 1, 2, 8. Okay, so we're going to have, I think 4. We'll go with 4. Make it a 4-hand up. 4 of you are going to be in a scene, and this is like a Hollywood blockbuster. And you're going to be doing the most dramatic, exciting scene from the middle of the movie. And I will take on the role of a movie director. And every so often, I will call cut, and we'll go for another take, and I'll give you some direction of how I want you to do that take. So, let's first of all find out what it's going to be about. So, this is going to be, this blockbuster movie is called The Greeting Card Writer. The Greeting Card Writer. And in it, we are going to have Ruth, we are going to have Dave, we're going to have Cap, and we are going to have Brian. So, let's get you onto screen here. Here we see Dave, here we see Ruth, here we see Brian, and here we see Cap. Now, you are making the blockbuster film The Greeting Card Writer, and this is the most dramatic scene. Action!
We need to
I
sort.
sent the card. Did it arrive?
It wasn't finished yet. Why would you send that?
I put my heart and soul working on that whole paper.
Mary, you know we're not ready, okay? If we don't sell the right card, the whole business is going to go down.
I had to send it to him, though.
You have betrayed us in the worst possible way.
But will they just, like the paper, the card itself, without the words?
You don't understand. That glitter bomb will go off at the wrong house.
There are children at that house, Mary. You're going to kill them. You're going to blind them all.
I'm so sorry. It just had to be sent because there was too much riding on it.
It'll be sparkle everywhere.
Cut. Guys, I'll be honest. This was a good take, but it wasn't a great take. There was, you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I think we need to go for another take. But this time, like, I was just thinking, like, you know, it's a bit serious. I want it to have a bit more of a Disney vibe. Just, you know, think like DreamWorks, Disney, like bouncy, like someone, at least one of you, I'm not sure which, should be like an animal friend. I'm not sure. Take it away. Action.
It's such a happy card, though.
Oh, you've
Did
sent.
you really send it? It wasn't ready yet.
Oh, you've sent it to the wrong address.
Oh
But
no!
actually, will they appreciate the card, the paper itself?
Is that Bobo
You-
the lion?
You will,
Bobo!
you will have it, won't you? You will take care of it all.
Fix it, Bobo.
Of course. All we have to do is pack up the whole thing with glitter, so we say the magic words, okay? We say, sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle,
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle!
Oh.
Oh, I don't think they were doing it loud enough, do you, Mickey? Oh, no, I don't think they were doing it loud at all. Oh!
Let's do it again. Sparkle,
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle!
Yes, that's worked wonderfully. Look at this.
Cut.
I thought you said children's TV.
Well, I did, and I didn't. Like, guys,
I even bought a tiger for you.
yeah, look, if you're going to take everything I say literally, you just need to understand the subtext. I might say Disney cartoon out loud, but what I really mean is like gritty prison drama. So can we just try to get that this time? Action.
I remember the first time I saw them come in. They had the greetings cards ready to go.
I didn't do it, okay? I didn't send it. It was Mary.
I've always hated that person. He deserves to have the greeting card.
No, he doesn't, okay? The paper itself, that's the key to get out of this prison. You just handed him the paper that he needs to get out of this prison.
I think little did they know that there was a glitter bomb inside that greeting card.
Don't open it. She's done this before, okay? She's killed millions with it. She's the one that did it.
Don't do it, Mary. It'll be sparkle, sparkle all over the place.
It's too late for you and it's too late for them.
Cut. Guys, I'm not going to lie, that take was perfect, but we've got budget for another 3 days of filming, so we better do something. Now, obviously, you know, just going on Twitter, or sorry, I should say X nowadays, there's been a lot of rumours about this production and a lot of rumours about, like, the conduct. You know, for legal reasons, we can't say who, but, you know, we all know that one of you was kind of, like, Me Too'd, and so let's try to, yeah, like, we're gonna, like, go for a take here where we kind of subtly give the message about how we're, you know, how we dispute this fact, okay? Action!
Who is this mysterious fellow?
What kind of horrible individual would send this greeting card?
Unannounced. You know, if anybody comes to your door and gives you something that you don't want, I want you just to say, no, that's not mine.
You might be tempted by the glitter inside, but beware, it doesn't do what you think it does.
No matter how good the paper looks, you know, with writings or may not be have writings, don't do it, okay? Just don't do it. Be strong.
Girls, look to your left. Now look to your right. One of the people sitting next to you will send you a greeting card with a glitter bomb.
Cut. Is that what Me Too means? Jesus, I just thought it was meant like you were in agreement it was a good project. Okay, so we're going to go for one more take. Right. But this time, I don't know, like, I think we just need to, like, take ourselves, like, really down to the gutter and see if we come up with something. You know, this is probably a waste of time, but do it like it's an improv show. Action!
Oh, never seen this at all.
Let's not all talk over each other.
Well, that's questions only. You're out.
99 glitter bombs walk into a card shop.
Oh look, I'm in space.
Doctor, I feel like a greeting card. Well, you're emotionally devoid, that's why.
Oh, you have got it all going on, haven't you?
Did you know there are
Let's play
glitter
an
bombs
alphabet
in the latest
theme.
Extreme Improv Xstreamed books written by David Riley Fostansky?
Well then,
And
I've hit your
scene!
house.
I wish I had my book to hand. And scene. Well done. Well done. I probably do. It's just buried. Right. Okay. So, guys, we're going to move on to our next game. And if you want to learn about any of the next games, you can check them out on the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games. Available now from Amazon worldwide. But we are going to move on. So the rest of us who weren't in that one, so the B team, we're going to do something different. Right. So here we see Andy. Here we see myself, here we see Marty, and here we see Rob. Now, we are going to have a game of Every Sentence Must. And the way it works is we're going to perform a scene where every line of dialogue must include a word from a set category. So, for example, if every sentence must include the name of a colour, we could just say, oh, the sky is blue today, but we want to use the words creatively. So it's like, I'm feeling a bit blue today. You blew my chances. You blew my friend. Now, anyway, we're going to move on. Right, okay, so our scenario is, audience, could you give us some suggestions? We'll use it for something coming up. Could you give us some suggestions of objects? Oh no, give us some more random words. Right, give us some more random words. But this scene is going to be about a portrait artist. A portrait artist is going to inspire this scene. Can one of our fellow performers suggest a category that we have to include words from every...
Phone apps.
Sorry?
Apps.
Apps?
Yeah.
No, some of us are over 35 years old here. You know that, right?
Yeah.
But,
Right. God.
No.
Food.
Food. Okay. So, every sentence must include the name of either food, let's include it, or apps. So, every sentence must include the name of food or an app, okay? And it's about a portrait artist, and here we go.
You two of you pose right there. You make a good pair. I'm going to draw you right now real quick.
I like the way you're drawing his Adam's apple. By the way, does anyone want a smoothie? I'm going to put some apples in this grinder.
that sounds great. I'm just curious, why are you painting us like we're going bananas or something? I mean, we're putting same faces.
Are you putting more color in my cheeks?
I'm giving you actually gigantic melons, if you don't mind.
Wow, that is going to be X-rated, isn't it?
Well, I don't care how much you come on to me. I can't elope with you.
Look,
Hey, quit showing off. Don't be such a hot dog. Just stand still.
yeah, potato. Who cares?
Do you see my T? CT? CD?
Hey, look. I feel like you need to put a bit more life in this picture. He looks brown bread there, doesn't he?
Well, then I'll put some sunlight in, like, you know, the sun god Za. You like Pete Za or Za Pete? Pizza, fuck me.
Stop acting like a hot dog and relax a little bit.
Yeah, what's the matter with you? You got a real chip on your shoulder.
You know, no matter how this turns out, you're a real wiener.
Hey, I'm trying to paint you guys while I'm standing in sand. Which one of you wants me to do this correctly?
That would be nice, but I will say, to be honest with you, David here, he's been working out his buns and they look great.
Well,
if you
yeah,
let me
like,
put all
it's my diet. I've been eating plenty of fish.
If you're standing in sand, then let me put on my special wide-brimmed hat. Then you can paint me as a sand witch.
I'm having a whale of a good time doing this.
You eat whale?
Some people do.
You know, If he eats whale, it's fine. Don't blubber about
I
it.
was going to make that joke. Hey, hey, look. I don't like you getting saucy with this artwork here. It's not on.
You really are moving as fast as a snail. Please speed it up a little bit.
We hired him because he's the cream of the crop, you know.
And scene! Okay, moving on. Okay, good. Now, we're going to... Oh, there's a creature in this... This happened to me last night. A creature came in, like, through the window. Right, anyway.
Is it a daddy longlegs?
It is a daddy
Spider,
longlegs. If I can catch this thing, then I'll have it on the stream.
Spiders
I'll
your
just put
friend,
it...
David.
I'll
They
just put it-
keep out the mosquitoes.
They keep out the mosquitoes.
I just made it
No,
up.
that's Spider's cat.
Right, anyway, we're going to move on to our next game. Let's see what it's going to be. So, we're going to have a few alphabet scenes, but some of them are going to be regular alphabet scenes, and some of them aren't. So, let's start with a regular alphabet scene. Let's see who we're going to have. So, we are going to have Marty, and we are going to have Brian. Marty and Brian. You're going to have a regular alphabet scene. So the way this works, you'll perform a scene, and every new line of dialogue has to begin with the next letter of the alphabet, A followed by B followed by C in that kind of order. Audience, continue to suggest to us some random words. You guys are at the bowling alley. You are at the bowling alley. You are going to begin at the letter F. You'll have 90 seconds to attempt to get back to the letter F, and here you go.
Frank, man, thanks for coming out and getting away from your wife for a little bit. Feels good.
Greg, it's amazing to get out. I've been stuck inside the house for a week.
How? How do you live like this, man? She's got you just, on the chain. You gotta get free.
I don't know. I thought that it was going to be so amazing to be married, but it's so restrictive.
Just bullshit. Just bullshit.
Kangaroos have more freedom in Australia than I do.
Likely. Yeah, I know.
Man, it feels so good to get out and, use my body. I haven't bowled in so long.
Nice. Yeah, you're looking good. It looks like you've worked out a little bit.
Oh, don't flatter me. I've got a little bit of a belly.
Purposeful, it's how your wife likes you. You'll have purposeful chunk of belly right there.
Quiet. I think I hear my wife.
Really? Oh my God, yeah, there she is, man.
Silly woman, she's spying on me.
Today is not the day. Today is for you and I just to bowl and have fun. Go talk to her.
Under here, let's hide.
Boom, here we go.
X-rays is what she'll have to use to find us. Ha ha.
You're such a coward, Frank, okay? We're hiding from your wife right now, really?
Oh, that is time. That is time. Oh, quite close. Just not quite all the way there.
I just want to find out what happens next.
Buy the book.
Never will.
It
Right.
starts with a Z, Cap.
Okay, so next up, we are going to have Andy, and we are going to have Rob. Andy and Rob. Let's put you onto Spotlight. Here we see Andy. Here we find Rob. Now, your scenario is going to be about pop. Pop, interpret that as you will. You're going to begin at the letter Q, and you'll have 90 seconds to attempt to get back to the letter Q. Oh, no, sorry. This is a reverse alphabet scene. A reverse alphabet scene. So the alphabet, instead of going ABC, will go in a CBA kind of order. And here, Cap, I just saw that you gave us some suggestions of apps. Right. Okay. Reverse alphabet scene. And here you go.
Quite frankly, I don't get it.
Please, just listen. Give him a try. This music's really good.
Obviously, I've given it a chance, and I don't understand.
Now you're saying that just to piss me off. And I've invested a lot of money in this artist.
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Who cares? It sucks.
Listen with your ears, man. Just, you gotta hear it.
Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? It stinks.
Just give the other song a try. You don't like this one? Listen to the second one.
I don't know. I really don't know.
How have you made it this long in life with such horrible taste in music?
Golly Jesus, I wish I knew, to be honest with you.
Fucking A, Fred. I mean, just get the hell out of here.
Excellent. I've been wanting to go.
Do you have something else we can go do?
Can you lend me a few bucks, please?
Better believe I only have a couple hundred. Is that enough?
Amazingly, of course it is.
Zero money. You get zero money from me until you acknowledge the brilliance of this musician.
Yes, of course. I acknowledge your brilliance.
Xanadu was the movie they did the soundtrack from. I mean, he's brilliant.
Well, I agree with you. Where's my dollars?
Very well. Here.
Oh, and that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So let's remove the spotlights and find out who will go next. Next up will be Cap. You haven't had a go yet, have you? And will be Marty. Cap and Marty. You haven't had a go yet either, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay. Then someone else. Brian, you have. Rob, you have. And me. Cap and me. So, where are we, guys? What's our scenario?
You're in church.
But of course. Right, and we are going to begin at the letter T, and we're going to go forward this time until we get back to the letter T, and here we go. Tell me your sins! Tell me your sins!
Umbridge, my pastor, I have to say that I told a lie today.
Virgin Mary, you must say a few Hail Marys, so do that.
What can I do? Just tell the truth from now on? Is that what you're saying?
X-rated details do not shock me, just tell me whatever it is you have done.
You really want to know?
Zoo animals, if you have eaten and killed and sacrificed a zoo animal, just tell me.
Amazingly, I have not done that yet.
Bishop, have you met the bishop? He did.
Can you be honest and say that you will not tell this to anyone?
Deuteronomy 25. Sorry, I was reading a chapter in this book.
Every damn time you're still putting your news to the Bible. I mean, haven't you finished reading it by now?
Finished? The scholars for thousands of years have been trying to interpret these words.
Gospels are already written, okay? You just keep rewriting them.
Holy Bibles are never finished.
I don't know. I mean, I finished the book in 1 year.
Jesus, how did you do that?
Knowing my sins, I actually wanted to finish them quicker, so I want to know what exactly that I did.
Lucifer, you are some kind of devil in disguise.
Morning Star, my friend, Morning Star.
Naughty man, you shall do no Hail Marys this evening.
Ooh, cheeky. I stepped inside the church and I still haven't vanished. Questioning your religion now, Pastor.
Preach, I do see that you're quite devilish after all.
Quick, you must expel me from this church, otherwise I'll corrupt all the souls here.
Right out of time! We're out of time. Okay. We were out of time 20 seconds ago, but as soon as it started getting a little bit cheeky, I just had to see where it was going. Right, so that leaves us with Ruth, I believe, and Dave. So here we see Ruth, here we see Dave, and your scenario...
Reverse alphabet.
Yes, this is a reverse alphabet scene, and someone has cramp. Someone has cramp. You're going to begin at the letter Y, and you're going to go backwards until you get back to the letter Y. And here you go.
You don't look well.
Xavier really hurt me.
Why? What did you do to Xavier?
hardly punched in the side.
Utmost respect to you. He deserved it.
Totally. Maybe, I don't know.
Surely you remember what he did to me?
Remind me.
Quite honestly, I'd rather not talk about it.
Please, for me.
Oh, you are so persuasive.
Noted. Now tell me the story.
My mother had to extract me from the web he'd trapped me in.
Lol.
Keep laughing at me and you'll see what I do to you.
Jar! That hurts.
I know. I can make things bad for you.
Help me.
Good grief, why should I help you?
Frankly, you've been very unhelpful telling stories, and this is starting to get even worse.
Every time I try to tell a story, you make jokes about it.
Don't blame me for adding a bit of humour to pain.
Can you honestly say that I'm not brilliant at stories?
Oh, bad, very bad.
Oh, and that is time. That is time, I'm afraid. Well done. Well done. So, with this, we're going to come on to what will be the beginning of the end as we find out who will be tonight's Extreme Improv Xstreamed champion. And to settle it tonight, we are going to play the banned letter game. The banned letter game. The way this works is there will once again be two performers in the scene at any one time, and as they perform the scene, they're not allowed to say any words that contain a banned letter. Now, we will work out the order that we will enter, because if anyone says a word that contains a banned letter, they are eliminated. If they hesitate for too long, they are eliminated, and if they have a circular conversation, then they are eliminated. Now, we'll work out the order before we go in, just so that it's fair. And I can say that after 45 seconds, a second letter will be banned, and then so on and so forth in that order. So, first of all, let's work out the order that we're going to enter in. So, let's remove all the spotlights here. The first one in is going to be Andy. Andy and Dave, you're going to start this off. Andy and Dave. So remember the order that you're going in, followed by me, followed by Brian, followed by Rob, followed by Cap, followed by Ruth, and then followed by Marty. So remember the order you go in. And
yeah, Dave, I forgot when do I go in? Just kidding, I'm messing.
Okay, right, okay. So the banned letter to begin with is the letter T. Your scenario is going to be about gravity. So gravity is your scenario, and the letter T has been banned. If you say any words that contain the letter T, you'll be eliminated. After 45 seconds, we'll ban another letter. Take it away.
It is nice up here.
I'm flying!
Oh, freeze. Was that it's nice up here?
Yeah, T. It.
Oh, okay. Well spotted, Cap. Okay, Andy, you're out, and that means that I am in, and here we continue.
I'm flying!
I am so happy here in space.
Are you?
Yes! Do you not... Oh, shit. Right, okay. I am eliminated. Okay, who's next in? Brian, and continue.
Oh, Brad! Amazing!
Gary!
Happy honeymoon, babe!
Woo!
I am so happy. I love you.
I love you!
Look,
Freeze!
flaming.
Freeze!
Oh.
Another letter is about to be banned. and the letter is G. So you cannot say any words that contain the letters T or G. And here you go.
Aliens!
Aliens? What? Oh!
Oh! Okay, tag you out there. Brian, who's next in? Who was next in? Give me a wave, Rob. And here you continue.
Help me!
I'm coming!
Oh, coming.
Coming.
Oh, okay.
I
Who's
just
next
walked
in?
out.
Cap and continue.
Surrender, humans.
No!
Why? Please.
You surrender.
No. You do.
Circular conversation warning.
They will kill you.
They.
No.
Ah! Son of a...
Okay. Who has not been in? Who has not been in? Ruth, you are in. And oh, another letter needs banning. So T, G, and B. T, G, and B, and continue.
Where did you come from?
Space.
Which space?
Milky Way.
Fine. Did you come alone?
No.
Who is with you?
Oh,
Many.
with Ruth. Okay. Who has not been in? Is it just Marty? And finale round. Continue.
Ever had sex in space?
No.
We should try.
Oh, try! And with that, Cap will save. It means you are the winner, and you are tonight's Extreme Improv Xstreamed champion.
Aliens win.
Well done, well done. Okay, so audience, put any final thoughts or comments into the comment section, and we'll endeavour to read them aloud. But first, because that went a little bit quicker than I want, we're going to have a couple of minutes. Let's just tell a couple more jokes. So we're going to play Stopped by the Copper, just to wrap this up here. So why was the blank stopped by the copper, and then you come up with your punchline. So we're going to go with, why was the hairdresser stopped by the copper? Let's give a few jokes for a couple of minutes. Brian.
Why was the hairdresser stopped by the copper? Because she had excellent style.
Aha, Dave.
Why was the hairdresser stopped by the copper? Because of all the bangs.
Aha. Rob.
Why was the hairdresser stopped by the copper? Because he didn't appreciate his dry humor.
Aha, Cap.
Why was the hairdresser stopped by the copper? Well, he was scissoring people in public.
Okay. Why was the hairdresser stopped by the copper? For assault. The copper saw them cut someone. Marty.
Why was the hairdresser stopped by the copper? Because she had a permanent wave.
Aha, Brian.
Why was the hairdresser stopped by the copper? Because she was going too fast on the path and had too much road gain.
Aha. Dave.
Why was the hairdresser stopped by the copper? He almost hit Cousin It with his car. It was a close shave.
Aha, Rob.
Why was the hairdresser stopped by the copper? Because he did Bieber's hair, and he always looks like a freaking idiot.
Cap.
Why was the hairdresser stopped by the copper? She got tangled with the law.
Aha, Marty.
Why was the hairdresser stopped by the copper? Because you're not allowed to die in the street.
Aha, Andy.
Why was the hair stylist stopped by the copper? Because she raised her hand.
Aha, Brian.
Why was the hairdresser stopped by the copper? She was only 15. She only had her perm.
Aha, Dave.
Why was the hairdresser stopped by the copper? She refused to comb quietly.
Aha, and so go on then, Andy, take us home on this one.
Okay, why did the hairstylist get stopped by the copper? because her partner next to her died. Okay. Died. You know, hair dye. Died. But
Concede! There we go. Nailed it. So, with this, we're going to audience. You've been lovely tonight. You've given us lots of suggestions, and we thank you for that. Audience, though, we're going to find out where we can find all of our performers on social media. Starting with Marty, where can the people find you?
On Instagram at What Would Jesus Glue and here on Extreme.
Fabuloso, where can we find you, Ruth?
You can find me on what used to be Twitter, X-rated, at Ruth Curtis Acts. And you can find me here quite often.
Okay, Brian.
You can find me on Instagram at Brian Sutherland Actor, and check out some of my movies on Amazon Prime, like Pig with Nicolas Cage.
Ooh, exciting. Rob, where can the people find you?
You can find me looking up Fly Orgies. You can find me on Twitter at Kirby Soze. You can just watch Spy Kids, the reboot on Netflix, because we need sequel money. Comes out the 22nd. Watch it every day.
Okay. Dave, where can the people find you?
You can find my Instagram, DaveMC1993, and check out my YouTube channel, Dave MC, where I do Star Wars The Old Republic gaming videos, and my newest Let's Plays of Oakwood, where I get scared by dinosaurs, and catch me on Extreme and on Geek Battle.
Check out the comment section.
Andy.
basically, you can follow me on any of these. We do a monthly show that's been online with a lot of improv teams, stand-up comedians from around the globe. That will be having our 39th month in a row going in 2 weeks, September 29th, Friday, 2023. It's called Bring a Sweater. It's for comedians and improvisers. Virtual extravaganza usually goes anywhere from 7.5 hours, well, 7+ hours to 9.5, well, 11.5+ hours. And usually Extreme Improv does perform a line of their spectacularly this month. They won't be able to, and we will miss them greatly. But come watch, and if you want to join, please join us. Message.
Okay, Marty, where can the people find you? Or have I already done you?
Same place I said before.
Yeah, I thought so. Right, okay, so someone I haven't been to. It's me next, it's me. Right, okay, so I suddenly realised. Right, okay, audience, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and X at David Pustansky, spelled Pustansky. You can also get all of my books, including the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, which is available worldwide on Amazon. You can also get my other books, including the Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre and the Improviser's Bucket List. And there's going to be some more books and other things coming soon. Just a moment. We're going to now come to our winner tonight. Capelthave, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Sundays, where I sing, I dance, I throw myself in a bucket, and I work with puppets. And you can also see me on Improv at its Best on 29th show, where I'll be performing a half-an-hour segment with Andy and with other improvisers as well. And you can also find me here on numerous shows, and especially in Dave MC's comment section. Please check out the new video.
Okay, fantastic. Last thing I'll say, audience, is that you can now go over to extremed.tv, or just go to the Facebook page of Extreme Improv and you'll be able to find out all of the details to be able to apply for the 2023 Extreme Improv Xstreamed World Championship, which will be taking place online with performers from around the world in October. And it's the 4th annual one, where we'll find out who will be the 4th annual winner of the Extreme Improv Xstreamed World Championship. Also, that we'll have tons of guest shows, I should imagine. Applications are just opening, so it's kind of down to you. You guys need to get the word out there, get applications in and all that. But also happening during this same week that this is happening online, on stage, there will be the Extreme Improv UK Championship live at the Etc Theatre in London. And last year we did it as a one-day event. This year it is a 3-part tournament. So there will be 2 semi-finals, and the winners of that will go on to the grand finale a week later. So we will be live on stage, live online, guest shows, maybe workshops. We're working out the details still. This will all be in about a month's time. So do check it out at the website. And with that, from me, from everyone else, stay safe, always stay extremed, and ciao for now. Boom! And we're off the air. Awesome show, guys.
Who was cancelled on Twitter, David, when you made that? Well, the director,